Hi Mia, this is Michael from BetterTOEFLScores.com, and I am getting ready to grade your speaking practice test. And this is my free TOEFL speaking practice test evaluation. So I'm going to listen to your practice test, and then I'm going to give you an estimated score according to the official IBT rubrics for the independent speaking section, or the independent speaking task, I should say. Okay, here we go. Let's see how you did. Let's look at your email. You say, "Hi Michael, please evaluate and score my independent speaking practice test." The question is, do you prefer a friend who is similar to you or different from you? Use specific reasons and examples to support your answer. You say, "Let me know which areas I need to improve on in order to score higher on the TOEFL speaking section." All right, that's what I will do. So here we go.
I prefer having a friend that is similar to me. The first reason is we can get easily closer to each other because we share unusual hobbies. For example, me and my friend, my best friend, have a mutual hobby. It is photography. So whenever we hang out, we always bring our cameras to take photo of each other. So that's why we are getting closer and closer to each other. Secondly, I admit that everyone is different, but we are very close to each other, so we can easily adapt different things from each other. That's why I choose to have a friend that's similar to me.
Okay, so let's go into the rubrics. Yeah, I'm thinking 2.5 to 3. I'm going to say 18 to 19 points out of 30. So, delivery. You are having some problems, for example, word stress, photography, not photography. So sometimes when you're speaking, you're not quite sure where to put the stress, and you're having some just general problems with the pronunciation of your vowel and consonant sounds. Language use, I'm going to give you more feedback as I listen to it again. And topic development, I will do the same on that. So let's listen to it one more time, and I will kind of break apart the different parts of your response.
I prefer having a friend that is similar to me. The first reason is we can get easily closer to each other because we share a mutual.
Instead of we, I would say my friend and I can get close to each other. Let me listen to what you just said there one more time.
Is similar to me. The first reason is we can get easily closer to each other because we share unusual hobbies. For
There, unusual. You're having trouble with that palatal consonant. Unusual. Unusual hobbies.
example, me and my friend,
I would say my friend and I. So use subject pronouns and subject positions, object pronouns and object positions.
my best friend, have a mutual hobby. It is photography. So
I would say instead of it is, say my friend and I have an unusual hobby, photography. I would just say it like that instead of it is. So once you say it is, you create two different sentences. That's very basic grammar. We have an unusual hobby, comma, photography. Or we have an unusual hobby, photography. Maybe put a dash in there if you're writing it.
whenever we hang out, we always bring our cameras to take photo of each other. So that's why we are getting closer and closer to each other. Secondly, I admit that everyone is different, but we are very close to each other.
So this part of your response does not work very well. So how does this go back to why you want friends similar to you, similar to your personality or whatever? Does it think about what effect that has on your own personality, your ability to relate to other
we
people?
can easily adapt different things from each other. That's why I choose to have a friend that's similar to me.
Okay, so if we go back to the actual rubrics here, yeah, I think that my score is pretty accurate. I'm going to say 18 to 19 points out of 30. So definitely pronunciation problems, for example, word stress, I talked about that. Things like unusual. Some of those, what I call unusual spelling patterns with consonants, you're having some trouble there. I think you need to vary your tone more. That's another area in your delivery that you can work on. Language use, this second area, I think that your grammar and your vocabulary is basic. You have basic, shorter type sentence styles. Your vocabulary is not very sophisticated. So you do need to make some improvements with both vocabulary and grammar. And topic development, you need to organize ideas a little bit better. I think that would also help you. And your second reason didn't work very well in terms of illustrating the argument you're trying to make. All right, and that's it. Thank you for doing the practice test. And if you want to come by and talk, I do have different courses that you might be interested in, and they're not very expensive. My TOEFL Speaking Bootcamp course, for example, it only costs about $45 a month, and you can send me speaking practice on a day-to-day basis. However, that might not be the best fit for you, the best course for you. So if you're interested in a study plan, come by my office. You'll see my name below my name. I have office hours. You can show up. I will give you some good information, and I can recommend a plan. I'll even send you a link to where you can purchase that course if you're interested. What do you have to lose? It won't cost you any money for the meeting, and you can talk to a TOEFL expert who has over 35 years of experience. Have a great day, and thank you for doing this practice test.